Ooh, baby. What's up, gamers? We're live, we're sweaty. A little bit of spaghetti. Spaghetti is my hair. How's everyone doing? Did my hair today, finally. It's been do about once or twice a week. I do my hair about twice a week. So I struggled today in the shower for 5 minutes with the shampoo bottle. You go, hey, how does that happen? Great question. Glad you asked. What ends up happening with the shampoo bottle is I think the actual mechanism to unscrew the top to like get the pump up actually doesn't work. So I messed with it for like 5 minutes and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Unscrewed it, slid my hand on the pipe on the bottle, put it back in, dunked it in again, and that's how we did the shampooing today. Started off strong today. Hopefully we can carry the inability to use shampoo through the rest of the day. Feeling really strong about that. This is part 12 of Super Mario Galaxy. We've now moved on to 7 game FAQs. So like, subscribe, and ring my bell on YouTube. Like and need award if you like what you see. I've done nothing to earn your respect, and hope I do. I know I won't. Let's get it. Let's rock and roll. So we're back in to Luigi Galaxy because Luigi is content. I guess I don't have a good reason why they made it Luigi. I genuinely don't have a reason why they did. It does not make sense to me. But they did! And that's something they were doing in 2007. They chilled out a little bit, but I was right at 10. That's crazy. But that's just what they do. That's just what they do. I think it's just Kitchen Galaxies, and then I'm done with that. Then we move on. We're actually moving at a fairly brisk pace. Ooh, sorry. It's for Mario. Here's $20. Sure. I'll take 20 bucks. She's thoughtful. For Mario. Okay. So let me go knock those out up there. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Look at that. Can you imagine being so smooth at jumping you can just make that happen? Despicable even. Oh, now you... What? Sometimes he side flips and he doesn't slide. Now, can you side flip without sliding? You know that? I guess you can. I thought you had to slide. Maybe that's what I was missing. Maybe the side flip is that easy and it just looks weird. Possible. That's all it is. So now we're going to go straight to Bowser's Big Bean Burrito. Bowser Jr. Airship Armada. Let's go. Let's take a look at what our cool guide says. We did Rolling Green. We did Hurry Scurry. Shrinking Satellite. Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. Right. Let's do... I'm on the wrong one. Let me at least come over here. Bowser. They probably misspelled Armada, is my guess. No, but I misspelled something. Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. Okay, first level, getting into Bowser Jr.'s Airship, which shouldn't be too difficult. Head to the tip of test ships, because it's 2009, by the way. Aim for the next ship, rinse, repeat. On one of the ships, you need to flippy dippy up. Hit the switch, keep moving. Sling Star, get aboard. Bowser Jr. shows up. You have a lot of health. 2 coins on the platform behind you. Deck on the right end of the cage. 2 more coins. There's also a coin on the mate. Whatever. Shoot a star of it. The fire reminds you of a previous fight. The drill. Jump on the Koopa. Pick up the shell. Throw an atom. 3 times. Phase 2. Same thing. There's a Kappa Koopa. Get rid of it. Move on. Alright. I can do that. And 600 for that one, really. Interesting to me. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. So far, this guide's been good. It didn't go over the comments, which I guess I don't disagree with because they're all mostly the same, but I just think it's an odd choice to not talk about the comments, personally. But you know what? I didn't write the guide. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. Oh, let's give me the money. I do want the money just to fill in. Filling into me is probably the most important part of this game, just because we need to make sure to get all the money needed to. Alright. And this should just be a one and doneer. I'm gonna aim directly at the pole. Yeah. And that's mostly because nice. And that's mostly because I don't trust the way it works. Oh my god. I crushed that man with my body and he blew up. I feel so bad. Not bad enough to care, mind, but I feel a little bad. Okay, ready? Can I flippy dippy? Sure can. Not enough money to really write home about, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, money. Okay. Okay. Captain Toad, what you got for me, big dog? Nothing? Okay. Just flavor text. Cool. Tell me some Captain Toad. That's my guy. Love him. He's so cute. I could go for a new Captain Toad. Those games kind of bang, bro. Games are pretty good. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's dodge. Ooh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. See about this. See about this. Fine. Okay, no money on that. Unfortunate. We're gonna start by going backwards, get the money, and then we'll fight the guy. I think I have to redo that path if I die, so I'm not really looking to that anytime soon. So let's go. Ooh, let's go back here. 1, 2, 3. Go. And hit. Okay, that's this. And I can. Got him. Oh, good. Bad angle. Love that. That's good. That's nice. Get him. Great. Good angle. Get him. Kill that man. Works for me. Cool. Come here. Not this way. Really? You're gonna do that? That's interesting to me. Got him. Okay, that should be into phase 1. Yeah, phase 2 is the same, just worse in every way. Just far more annoying. You know, it is fair. Okay, wow. Let me get up there, I guess. Again. Please. Works for me, buddy. Works for me. Go. Did I miss? Missed. I like hit it. Oh, nice throw, actually. Improper throw, admittedly, but nice throw. You ready? Cool. Kill that man. Is that it? Is that 2? It's a 2 and done. Okay, that helps. Not too bad. At least I don't have to do that, like, souped up, I guess. That's probably the best part about it. It's not too bad, though. Not my favorite. Not my least favorite, though. Some would say I'm grossly nonplussed by it. I would agree. In North America, that means I don't care. In the UK, that means I'm really perturbed. Shout out to language differences, I guess. Follow me on Blue Sky for more language tips, tricks, and more. And speak English like a clown. Learn to speak English very poorly. All right, let's go. Almost done. Boom. Look at that. Nice blue star. That should unlock bedroom, right? Yep. Bedroom's cool. So we're gonna do the Schmeat Galaxy. We're gonna do the next Feed Me Galaxy. And then we'll move on to bedroom. And then we get to the real interesting stuff after that. Wow, I can go straight to the boss. Cool. I won't. Cool. Alright, thanks to you. All the domes are up. Once the engine room's good, we're good to go. Okay, you can do that. And you'll be able to fly to your buddy. She's not my special one. Sister, right? She's Mario's. Maybe Mario's. That special one. Special one. Daisy's the only one for me. Those who must know. We love Daisy. If you're not a Daisy fan, you abandoned my chat. Rosalina! In my heart, it goes Pauline, Daisy, excuse me, Pauline, Rosalina, Daisy, Peach in that order. And it's really like they can go either way. But I love Pauline so much. Pauline's so funny. Especially that they've given Pauline like more personality than just help on top of DK's back. Love it. Love it. Awesome. Feed the Hungry Luma $600 to access Drip Drop. Goal of the level is to pick a shell, head underwater, find the 3 eels, one by one, rush in and destroy them. Easier said than done. Make things easier to use a red shell, have a green one. You can find one at the very bottom. Watch for the missiles. Don't get hit. We need oxygen. Go up. It's fine. Kill the power star. Get the thing in the ship. Okay. Isn't it a boss? It's a boss. Animal. Ready? I don't even have to adjust it. Nice. Nice. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Maybe Emo finds me. I love it. He's so cute. He's so cute. Drip, drop. Quick Lockwood. All right, let's go. Oh, get me out of here. Come on, spend this guy. That is some coffee. Yeah, I remember these guys. Okay, this is not the boss fight, but I do remember fighting these guys. He's like, what are we doing here? What are these guys? I don't know these guys. All right, let's crush these men. Let's crush these guys. Crush these men. Crush these men. Why are we going across the whole galaxy in a cool loop? Just show me a cool spear. Congrats, we have spear technology. Great. You ready? I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Gamers, locked in. Pew! Got him. Luigi has like no health whatsoever. It's kind of crazy, honestly. How little health this guy actually has, like air-wise, crazy. Already, we'll go down again. Baby Mario. Here we go. Let's do it. Please help me, Luigi. Oh, I don't think so. All right, here we go. Help save. Where's the guy? I'm looking for the guy. Where's the guy? Gotta get air. Hold up. Back down. There he is. Bam! Got him. Look at that. One and done. Nasty. Nasty business. That should be over this way, I think. I'm hoping. Yeah, there it is. If I drown, I swear to God, I'm gonna scream goblin mode. Made it. First try. Luigi just doesn't have the lung capacity, yet he jumps higher, runs faster. What's up with that? What's up with that? Scam. He is. Luigi's a scam, brother. Luigi's a scam. Alright. 44. Look at that. Pretty good. I guess we'll go to the bedroom. What's up, son? How you doing? We're chilling. We're just hanging out. Did my hair today. I'm all wet, but clean. Love it. I fought with my shampoo bottle for like 5 minutes because it did not want to open. That was nice. The whole thing. I don't want to. Well, yeah. Anyway, shout out to shampoo. Yeah. Shout out to hair. Oh, man. That's what's up. That's what we did today. Now we're here. Got work in like an hour. But yeah, man. So it always feels good when you're fighting with shampoo going, I think I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Gusty Garden. It just did not unscrew. I think the actual like unscrewing mechanism broke on like the pump. So, whole thing. Oh, yeah. I love hair. I love hair. My favorite lines are like LBJ. Is it the first coast? Anyway, that one? Yeah. Banger. I love hair. I've seen hair live probably 3-4 times. It's a great time every time. LSD. Hair's great. Oh, hair's delightful. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a classic. That's such a good one. I love hair so much. Hair's so cool. That's such a good musical. It's got really good ideas. All right, let me take a look here. Yeah, dude. Hair bangs. Here we go. This is the guide. Now, I'm unclear if it's actually that's the website there or if that's they just misspelled something, which is admittedly complicated either which way. This next guide is by Grawl in 2007. Thank you, Grawl. So cool. Gusty Garden, Bunnies in the Wind. Yeah, I like hair a lot. Do you have a favorite musical, son? One that you really gravitate to? Apparently these creatures are called bunnies. Well, yeah. What do you think they are? Spin near the bed of flowers, release a few. Grab one. Don't some sing awful. Yeah, some sing awful. That's funny. Yeah, it's a singing website. They're just a big fan of it. That's where they keep on their information. You gain some altitude. I nearly wrote attitude there. Why? I don't care that you wrote attitude. Why would you put that into your guide? Was that personality? Touch grass. Enter the green pipe and the question coin for some extra star bits. This goes around for every question coin, basically. This is halfway through the game. Release more flowers, get to the next planet. Care for a 1-up. Make sure you get both your vines and go up. Sprout, piranha plant. Either way, it's not really hard to guess the next step is taking a flower to the next planet. From here, there are various paths. Find sprouts or kill piranha plants. You'll find purple piranha plants. Planet falls down, visit a bunny. Goal is to catch the bunny. Super 64 all over again. Okay, great. I don't love this guide already. This guide, the fact that it's an I almost write attitude. I don't care that you wrote attitude. That's not important to me. That's not personality. That's just, you don't have an editor. Like, what? Okay. Anyway, I'm mad about it. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Ooh, I need to shoot him DM. What's he playing on? Game Boy. Okay. Okay. Game Boy, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I gotta... even I think about it, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. There's a lot of... okay, wow. I'm really partial to Oklahoma. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, to say the least. But when I think about, like, quintessential stuff, Oklahoma is just kind of a bang. Oklahoma just kind of bangs. It's just fun. It's a fun thing to listen to. Kick around with Phantom, but that's so, like, 80s nonsense. Yeah, it's fine. If I really had to dial in and say what's the one for me, I'd probably say, geez, Annie bangs, bro. No, Annie bangs. Annie's good. Annie just works, dude. Annie just works in any form you have it. I don't disagree at all. I might go Jesus Christ Superstar, honestly. Jesus Christ Superstar just kind of bangs, dude. It's such a good time. I really like that one a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the one I'm going to settle on. I really like Jesus Christ Superstar. It's so good. I have the original concept album in LP, and it's delightful. It's so good. With the dude from Deep Purple on it. Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, man. Oh, it's so good. In every version of it, just bangs. Annie's good. No, I don't disagree. Annie works, dude. Annie works. I don't disagree. Annie's a good time. That's super duper. You're super real for it. That's a solid choice. If I had to say of all time, oh, because I favorite, didn't I? It is basically asking like, hey, what's your favorite game? It's like, and you know what I mean? But if I had to pick one, I really do like Young Frankenstein the musical. That's a good one. It's you're better off watching The Producers, but I do like that one a lot. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. The Producers is a good one though. It might actually unironically be The Producers, the 2005 rework of it, the 1990 whatever, when he turned it into a musical instead of just a movie. It might be The Producers if I had to pick the one. Then I'm like, it's probably Producers. It's probably The Producers. It's so funny, dude. If you ever seen the movie from the 60s, it's that, but like even more 90s, or even, excuse me, it's that, but even not the 60s stuff. It's that, but as a musical. It's great. It's great. It's so funny. It's so funny. I really like Mel Brooks a lot. I think Mel Brooks has the proverbial. I don't actually want that. That's such a risk like that. I die every time I get it. Mel Brooks is so funny. He's hilarious. He always makes me laugh when he just does anything. And gotta be one of the best creators out there, just consistently. Yeah, so if you like Mel Brooks, he did 2 musicals. He did The Producers, which is based on a 60-something film, which is great. Great film and great musical. He also did a movie version of it with Nathan Lane and famous manslaughter haver Matthew Broderick, which is cool. The manslaughter is not cool, but it's a cool movie. And he also it hasn't been made into a film yet. I hope it does though. He did a Young Frankenstein musical that's really quite good. I've seen it probably 4 or 5 times. Every time it comes up, it's so funny. He's such a good time. If you like Mel Brooks, you like both of those for sure. He's such a delight. He is such a delight. I love him so much. This guy out of here. This guy out of here. No. Guess I need to pick the coconuts over here. Oh, you see that one? Great. Okay, so you know that one. That one is so good. It's so funny. I've seen it a few times. It's delightful every time. I love it. Can I just jump on his head? What do I do? Jump on his head? Is that all I do? That might be all I do, honestly. That's all I do? Alright, well, I overcooked that one. That's alright. I can live with that. We'll survive. 200 bucks. Crazy. Got the rip on this level. Yeah, Young Frankenstein's such a good one. It's so funny. Oh, man. I always, trying to think. There's always a scene or two that gets me every time. I just really like the opening where they're just like, we're so happy. You know? We couldn't be any less happy. We're the happiest we've ever been. I love it. It's so good. Although the version of putting on the Ritz in the musical is really funny. They do a good job of handling that. It's great. Annie's a good choice though, man. I'm very happy you picked Annie. Annie's a really strong pull. Yeah, honestly, heard. There's some good music out there. I'm definitely keen. I can definitely fit it in on a Monday or a Thursday, or even a Sunday afternoon for me, Sunday night for y'all. I definitely fit that in. Absolutely, super keen. I'm a sucker for the well, Cannibal the musical is a good time, but that's the whole thing. I really like the Reefer Madness musical. I was like, what is this? Reefer Madness musical. That's a great one. That's a really good time. Yeah, super keen. There's some really good ones. Here we go. If you care for extra stuff, raise the other half of this and the next planet. Otherwise, grab a flower and move on. When the wind is strong, spin. There's a mole here. Stomp the ground in front of it. Spin it to get a launch star. Oh, I love it. Reefer Madness is so good. I've seen it twice. It's awesome. It's so funny. Yeah. I love it. The next planet, you need to get 3 moles, same way. Once you got all 3 of them, your launch star appears. There's a few planets or apples consisting of stomping on random logs. A caterpillar shows up. Do this a few times. And the next planet, get a life extension, life. Another boss fight, Major Burrows. If you care, I don't. Wow, this guy is really annoying. At first, it's chasing a harmless bunny. When you use the tactic to get the moles out, he'll turn against you. A problem, not quite. Get out of the ground, spin, reach the final state, 2 stomps. Make the shy mole if you care once again. Come out, spin against it, and it's yours. If you care to grab it, that is. Why is this guide so unhappy of being written? You wrote the guide, brother. Why are you mad about it? You wrote it. What is this tone? That's crazy. Brazil? Interesting. I'm not familiar with Brazil. Let's see. Tell me about that. Or do you mean like the actual country? Oh, okay. I was like the whole country. Let me see. Not familiar. Oh, yeah. I can see that. I can see that being a good time. Yeah. That's funny. I have not seen Brazil. That sounds good. That sounds like a good time, though. It's got good, oh, it's got... Nice. Charles, was it? Yeah. I know that guy. Yeah. Of course I haven't seen him. Why would I say? I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna be honest. Never even. Admittedly, it's did not. It was not a box office success. Yeah. In the U.S. at least, it was not. It was probably defined internationally, everywhere else in Europe. But I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. That's really interesting. That sounds like it's my kind of... It looks like it's my kind of speed. From what I'm just seeing about it, that sounds really good. I like that. Robert De Niro's in it? Robert... What? That's crazy. Ian Holm? That has some really good people in it. That's crazy. Wow. That's a strong. Those are strong people. Those are strong people. Okay. On this. That sounds good. Is there a media property outside of Brazil that you want to see turned into like a musical? That's honestly fair. That's honestly fair. Looking at that there, it looked very like deeply, you know, like that deeply British comedy, which I'm really into. No, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, it took season 2 of The American Office before people in the US started to like it, when the whole show was like, the first season was just the British Office again. Like, I agree, and the British Office is still so much better. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. It's so funny. I don't even care about these guys. I'm gonna go get out of here. Make like a tree and get out of here. But you know, we have the cool, you know, the cool naked gun guys. That's what we have. That's what we have. Isn't that exciting? They're fun. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, no, real. Is this a 1-up? Oh, cool. This is the ow. This is the super shroom. We got them. We got Mel Brooks. Yeah, I know. I know. That's funny. One film that I adore, I'm assuming you've seen it. If you haven't, you need to see it. You've probably seen it. This is Spinal Tap. You've definitely seen that with confidence. I'm feeling confident you have. But if you haven't, hey, buddy. Come on, this is Spinal Tap. Hey, let me tell you about that movie. Love that movie so much. The movie's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I know you've seen Spinal Tap. If you haven't seen Spinal Tap, I'm about to scream. I'm like, that is. Oh boy. I think I made it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Spinal Tap is a musical. Yes, I would say Spinal Tap is a musical. It's a musical in the same way that like a jukebox musical is, I guess. Like any of those. It's absolutely a musical. I love that. I love it so much. Did you ever see? Even though I'm not a big fan of those, of like the rise of like the movie biopic, what else is the biopic, right? Of the musical, the musician biopics. I did recently watch the film Better Man, the one with the guy from, I think it's, the group's name is All That. Called. They never made it to the US, so I'm shooting from the hip here. Anyway, the dude's played by a CG chimp. You ever see that? That's a great movie. That's a great movie. That's such a good movie. You probably dig it. It's a musical, I guess, by definition. But yeah. Oh, Bob Dylan. The Bob Dylan one was okay, but they made him look like a freak, but he could have been more of a freak. Oh, with the you know how little that narrows it down for people. Well, John. Yeah, I know not Bob Dylan. I know he's famously American. The gay guy with glasses. That's all of them. Yeah. The gay British guy with the glasses is all of them, brother. What do you mean? That's so funny. Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. There was Rocket Man, I think it was. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah, no. Yeah, that one was pretty good. That was pretty good. The one with the one that's called Better Man. It was made by the guy who did. What's that one called? It's awful. It was The Greatest Showman, which I hate, by the way. I want to go on the record. Hey, I'm cutting to the white on this one. Hey, gamers. Greatest Showman is horrible. If you like Greatest Showman, we need to talk about the history of is it not a carnival? It's not a carnival. Anyway, it's awful. It's awful. Of the circus, especially the American circus. All right, Greatest Showman is horrible. It is a film about nothing. If you notice, this worm is happy though. This worm, like Sisyphus, is delighted. Look at this. It's a caterpillar, by the way. But let me show you how delighted this guy is. This guy is so happy getting smacked. He's like, smack me more, big dog. I'll show you what I mean. Like he is so happy. You'll see his face at the end. He's eating good. He's delighted. He's never been happier to eat all this apple. So much apple. Oh yeah. delighted even. Greatest Showman is just horrible. It's just horrible. It is a film that glorifies Barnum and Bailey Circus in a way that makes me feel really uncomfortable, and it has nothing to offer, and it's just, they're gonna be so happy. But I hate it. I hate that movie. It's got Hugh Jackman doing his musical thing again, which is nice, but it's not good. I don't like it. Look at him. He's so happy. He's so happy. I love him. It's a film about nothing. I hate it. But like, not nothing in a good way, nothing in a bad way. And it's a film about nothing. Derogatory. Oh, I hate it so much. What is that? Oh, a super shroom? Yeah, I can just probably grab that as I can. Yeah, real. Yeah, he loved it. The caterpillar was so happy. He was so happy. He's a little freak. He's a little onion-style sicko. He's like, yeah, beat me more. Beat me more. Heard. You made me so lucky. Hi, it's me, the worm. Yeah. This mole is less than happy, though. This mole is less than happy. He's so mad. He wants that money. I gotta wait for him to pop up right there. I gotta do it. You gotta pop up. Then I go boom, boom. Poor guy. He's just mulling around. Moles are cute until they're not. Yeah, that's how I look at moles. All right. Until they're not. We going this way? Are we good? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Get this guy. Kill this man. Moles are nasty, but they're so cute. But they are nasty. They get all in the ground and they make the awful. They're awful. They are gross. They're so cute. Cute little guys. But they're really unpleasant. Having moles in your yard is not a great time for anyone. Although, we got yeah, oh yeah, I've seen a bunch of them. They're weird. They got like, especially, yeah, they're weird looking. Yeah, for sure. I know they do. Yeah, they're always just like, they're always just kind of scrunched up. And but you ever seen one of the naked moles, the ones that are all like blind or whatever? They're so cute. They're just like, I'm vibing out. They're great. I love them. Yeah, no, we had there was a season about a year ago. Oh man, they're so cute. The little blind moles, they're so cute. They're so cute. Naked mole rats or whatever. They're great. I think it's about it. No, it's a naked mole rats. Oh, they're so ugly. I love them. They're so cute. There is a I think it was in Baltimore, Maryland. There's a museum. It's aquarium. Yeah, naked mole rats. Yeah, those are real. That's not a joke. Yes, those are real. Yes, those are undeniably real. No, those guys are real. Yeah, they're real. Yes. Yeah. They kind of look like tardigrades if they were, you know, blown up in size. But they're something. They're something. They're like croissants. Yeah, I love them. They're cute. They're little guys. Yeah. Fallout. They are definitely in Fallout, though, for sure. Gravity Scramble. First part is the same. Flyer Vine. I turned them down into a verb. Oh my god, shut up. I hate this author. This is my least favorite guide so far. This guy is so like, oh, I wrote something. I can be snide. Shut up. You're probably a Marvel writer now. God. Ignore them all and reach the other side of the planet for a launch star. Okay. Time to collect shards again. Found them. Launch the star made out of blocks. Watch your step. Makes it sound hard. Follow the linear path till you reach an arrow. Hit the gravity to change it. Find the next one. Camera. Reach the star. Break the ice and go. Awful. Yeah, mole rats are real. Mole rats are real, for sure. They are not big like Fallout, but they are definitely real. And I'll tell you what. Bloat flies are real. They're called mosquitoes. I see 7 of them a minute. Yeah, no. But, yeah, they're so cute. Mole rats are so cute. They're so cute. Look at them. They're just little weirdos. They can help it. They're weird. I love them. They're so cute. They're weird little guys. Yeah. Kill that man. I want that money. Give me that money. Give me your money. There it is. I know. Isn't it great? They're awesome. They're awesome. They're so funny. They make me so happy. I know, it's great. The teeth are so wild. They're just kind of out there. They're like, they use the teeth as feelers. They're great. They're so cute. I love them. They're the ugliest little guys. I love them. They're great. They're so cute. Whole guy genitals is the best. That's so funny. Get real for it, though, because that is entirely accurate. Yep. That's hilarious. I want to make sure to grab that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, out of here. I did not know how to kill these guys for, like, the whole time I played this game. I had no clue. Alright, find or fly. Fine. Get me out of here. There we go. They're so funny. I love them. I love them. I love Borat. They're so ugly. And that's the... Is this the chop? Not the chop. Oh, there's the chop. Okay. If I want to kill the chop, I can. We're not told to kill the chop, so we're not gonna do that yet. But good. Dang. Yeah, they're so ugly. I love it. I like really ugly creatures. They make me happy. They make me happy. It is fun. It is fun. It's fun. I don't love the mechanics. I think it's a little weak in the mechanical department. Like it doesn't feel great to like the movement tech isn't there, but it actually is fun. It's light. It's airy. It doesn't really. It's good. It's good. You know, it really is good. It's super like plays like a storybook almost in design. It's just super cute, and that's kind of nice, you know. So it is good. It is a good game. I prefer Sunshine because Sunshine's annoying, and I like the annoyance of it. Genuinely, I think I like when the game's annoying. I just think it's funny. Again, I'm annoying, so I think it checks out. But yeah, no, this game is good. It's definitely worth playing. You can get it on PC very easily, cheap. Well, for free. Cheap, about as cheap as freaking me. You know what I mean? But it is good. Okay, can I, yep. Good enough for me. It is good. It's worth checking out at some point. It's nice. Annoying, but nice. Again, cheap coming from me saying annoying. Cheap coming from me. No, but it is. What I like about it, it is very pretty in a way that's like, how do I describe it? It's pretty in a way that's almost like, it's like a toy box, I guess. It's like you're playing with toys in a good way. It's cute. Yeah, oh, it's gorgeous. Nintendo's always had, with the exception of the N64, because that's just a tough year for everyone. From the GameCube on, Nintendo, from like 2000, which is like 2002, 2001 on, Nintendo's had the best graphics ever. They always look so nice in a way that's like kind of crazy. You know, like this game is just like this and like Super Mario, Wind Waker, they are stunning. This game was kind of, when this came out in 2007, the Wii as a platform could only support up to, I think, composite video. You could at least get more than component, but it wasn't like great. You know, you couldn't do HD anytime soon. But they did end up, when people were able to decompile the game for computer and get it running on a PC, there were immediately 60 FPS, 1080p patches, and at the time when it came out, this game looked this good. The console just couldn't support it. So like Nintendo almost develops for the, except for the N64, complicated, develops for the future in mind, where they always kind of future-proof their games, and when they don't, it shows. But like this game, it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. Yeah, it's annoying, and like the guide itself is the worst part of the game. I hate this guide too. The one I'm using right now, this one, awful. But yeah, fair. Same route, getting star 3, get the invincibility star, launches up to the next planet, run to the chomp for your star. Great, awesome. This guide is just like petty. The guy doesn't even like the game, I swear. Yeah, no. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It is just cute. It's cute. It's light, you know? But it is stunning. Yeah, I don't know. Nintendo's always really good at making gorgeous games. Even like NES, N64, or NES, SNES, they're just pretty. They're just so pretty. Their sprite work is gorgeous. Their artwork is gorgeous. The content is sometimes questionable, but mechanically they're always gorgeous too. Oh no, I missed my star. What will I do? This guy. 1, 2. Here we go. Let's get this guy. If I can. That works for me. Good enough for me. I thought I was gonna land on him. I was hoping to land on him. Unfortunate, but I'll take what I can get. Alright. Kill this man. Get me out of here. And, no, please. Okay. I need to get this gold guy right up here. Him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I want the other boulders too. Selfishly. There he is. Give me my star! Nice. This was, I still got like $100 out of it though, which is pretty good. I'll take what I can get. $100 is $100. I'll take what I can get. Yeah. Gorgeous. One of the levels coming up, I don't know if you saw it last time you ran it, but it's called Toy Box. And it literally feels like you're playing with like blocks, little toy things. And it's such a cool looking level. It's so pretty. It's really quite stunning. I like this game a lot. I don't love it, but I aggressively like it. I see why someone could play this and go, this is my thing, but it's a little mechanically weak in my purview, but it's good. It's very pretty. All right, here we go. They'll never run. Oh, great. Hey, here's your advice. Daredevil run. Easy, really. Nice. Thanks, game. So cool. Very well written. Yeah, that's why I love game FAQs. They're my favorite. I know I said the other guy talked too much, but give me more than easy, really. Thailand, I know a couple of people. Well, no, I know of a couple of people who have moved to Thailand. It's apparently a pretty good place to move to. Here's the vibe. Cool, man. When do you think? You just kind of looking at like dates and things and kind of sussing it out? That's pretty cool. That's nice. It's like a good time. I know a couple of people who visited. They really like it. That sounds cool. That'd be nice. Yeah. But definitely let me know. That sounds cool. Or Thailand. That is so odd. That is oddly specific. Is it like a deal your group had with like Thailand, or is it just, that's so interesting. What's up with that? That's kind of cool though. All right. Yeah, that's odd. The best I hope for, my general stuff allows me to live in. I can live in Canada if I can live in Canada for things. Probably Mexico, depending. Okay. There it is. Yep, he juked me out twice. That's the first time I think I've died doing one of these. That's annoying. Anyway, let's do it. That's so funny. And that's about it. Yeah. And I mean, Puerto Rico, any of our territories, you know, but yeah, that's funny. Thailand. Oddly specific. That's cool, though. Kill that man. Yeah, no, yeah. The great thing about this game, derogatory, is the lives mean nothing. Because if you lose all your lives, nothing changes. And when you close the game out, your lives drop down to 5. So it's like, what's the point of lives? They don't mean anything. You know, they're just like a status symbol, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. This was at the time when video game lives genuinely meant nothing, you know? Where it like actually meant nothing to have lives, and it took a long time for game designers to catch on that lives haven't really mattered since like Crash Bandicoot. You know? Crash might be the last, I say that's the last lie famously, but Crash might be like the last major platformer where lives mattered. Yeah, but the thing about Crash, at least, in Crash 1, to save, you either had to get a gem or you had to reach the end of the island. So at least in Crash 1, it made a difference. You know, slightly, but it made a difference. In this one, it's like, if you run out of lives, you go back to the beginning of the big map and you just load back in. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, like, at least in Crash, it, like, added a little bit of stress. This was just, like, you're minorly inconvenienced for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, why? And again, at the end of the day, I personally don't believe that lives are anything mechanically useful. Generally speaking, I think we as in, like, game design in general has moved past lives as being useful. That said, there could be interesting things to be done with lives, but no one does anything with them. You know? Freeze flame. Oh, Crash is great. I love Crash. That's probably my favorite 3D platformer. No, my favorite's probably Sunshine, Mario Sunshine. But Crash is my favorite platformer from 1996. Eat your heart out, Mario 64. Crash is the best, dude. Crash is so annoying. I love it. First thing you notice, you can skate. Ain't that nice? Indeed it is. Find the penguin, challenge it for a game, catch the penguin, launch away. Slide for a few seconds, get serious, jump over the platforms, question coin, don't fall in the water, you get hurt. When you gather the question coin, ice flower appears, pick it up, turn Ice Mario, walk over the water. Hooray! It won't last forever though. As Ice Mario, get the question coin for some coins, reach the platform, jump, jump, jump. Weird twomps. You can't see it, but there are more platforms behind the camera. Follow them to get the ice flower. Hurry up to the platform. Keep going, keep going. You can get my bear and burn. Nothing you can do. Head left, hidden room. Grab the ice flower, middle of the mountain. Climb up, avoid the shockwave. Spin into the Baron, make him shrink. Spin him again, he'll become big again. Ice flower will probably in now. Get another one, do it again. Okay. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Again, I never played Crash. Fun fact, I'm as old as Crash Bandicoot, so take that how you will. But, when I played Crash, it's because I watched one of my YouTubers play it, and I was like, oh, this dude's bad at this game. I can do that, and I was wrong. I know, I did that on purpose. But I was like, I was wrong, dude. I was like, I'm not as good as I thought I was at this game. So that game was a rude awakening to me, where I had to, like, really lock in, and I loved it. Crash Bandicoot completely changed the way I view 3D platformers, because it's almost like a lost development thread. There was a very small but notable split between Crash Bandicoot and Mario 64. Same year, by the way. But Mario 64 is clearly the one that won. Look at what we're playing right now. But there is a piece of me that looks at Crash Bandicoot and goes, what could have been? Because that game has some really good systems. And it handles 3D in the same way that Donkey Kong Country handles 2D. And it's fascinating to play it with that in mind. I love it. I love Crash so much. It's so annoying, but it's the best. Well, let me correct that statement. It's so annoying, and it's the best. Yes. But at the end of the day, and this is really true, Crash Bandicoot is actually not that hard. It is, but Crash Bandicoot is a game about faith. It's a game about trusting in your jumps and knowing where you're gonna go. If you hesitate, you die. If you don't hesitate, you're generally fine. It is. It's a game about, it really is more a game about mental, it's a mental challenge more than a mechanical challenge. And I really like that. Oh, it can be tricky. It can be hard. The only level in Crash 1 where I'm like, well, there's 2 levels in Crash 1 where I'm like, I hate this, is the High Road, which is the second bridge level. That level's cheeks. And I don't like the red coin level is pretty hard. That one's pretty tough. That's the one on the... this is the not stormy ascent. It's the raining one with the on like the castle wall. Oh my god, that one's brutal. It's so hard. It's good though. I love that level a lot, but it's really annoying. Positive, you know. Here we go. Come over here. Here, up. And there should be one over here, I think. Should be one right here. Yeah, no, one of my favorite things about Crash 2, though. Oh, yeah, no, I'm pretty good at Crash. Max had me beat when we played it last time, but I'm really decent at Crash 1. Crash 2 is when I start to fall apart, and Crash 3, I love Crash 3, but I don't know Crash 3 super well. I like 3 a lot, though. I got pretty good at Crash, generally speaking. There was a time where I'd play it fully, like, once a week. Just, like, something to do. I did a lot of that in undergrad, which was very fun. So, my undergrad was very Crash Bandicoot heavy. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Wasn't before Crash, were you into games? Wasn't that the game that, like, got you kind of into the medium as a whole thing? Or at least helped? Because Crash is like... that's a tough place to start. It's a normal place to start, but it's a tough place to start. Yeah, because Crash... I'm sorry to hear that. I gotta. It's so good. Yeah, I love Crash. I love Crash. I gotta copy that. That's so funny. Thanks, I gotta do something with that. Thanks for asking. But no, Crash is good, man. Crash is a good choice. Crash is a good choice. My only thing with Crash, really, and this is more of a, I keep getting the timing wrong, but never mind, I'm built different. My only issue with Crash, and it's more of an issue with 90s media in general, is how yeah, good, great, not clipping that one. It actually ties in perfectly what I was gonna say, is how they thought they could just use like, and I'm using this word loaded. Well, I'm not gonna use that word loaded. How they could use tribe motifs and feel good about it. Like, that's the thing where I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? They could use like native design choices and go, yeah, we can do that. It's like, that's not, you can't, you shouldn't. Yeah, no, that's the one thing about Crash where I'm like, maybe don't do that one. Maybe don't do that one. You know, you know, that's the one. That's the one for me. But you know, gaming. Yeah, they had a. I just was reminded. They had a. What do you call it? They had a Game Boy Advance from back in the early 2000s. That was supposed to be. It was called the game, and I quote, Game Boy Advance Tribal, and it literally is Nintendo. It's Mario with a tribal tattoo, and I'm like, what are we doing? Brutal. So that was just like, that was a thing in the 80s and 90s. Well, yeah, I mean, look at freaking everyone's favorite film. Your favorite film. Let me see. Honestly, that's funny. That's funny. That's interesting. Tell me more about that. It feels very much like Oh, I'm thinking of Indiana Jones. I was gonna say Indiana Jones is another one. Which is like, hey man, but that's a whole. I don't Indiana Jones brutal. That's brutal. Let's see, Scandinavian Iron Age. Let me see. And Iron Age design. Let me see. I'm taking a look. Oh, I do know that design actually. Funny. Yeah. Okay. That's but listen. I did not identify it as Iron Age, brother. Listen. It also helps that they were a dominant power, right? That's a big thing too, is dominant power. It's more about like the power than anything else, right? I mean, that's how I see it at least. You can define otherwise. I'm not to be the authority on this. But that's how I see it as well. Is there a power dynamic? And in that case, they had power. But fair enough. Heard. Listen, I'm incompetent. You know I can't read. So now we're headed to Frosty Cosmic Luigi Race. Heck of a title. Tell me the useful advice. Easy, eh? If you jump kick, this would be too easy to be mentioned. Thanks, guide. Very useful. I'm so glad you wrote this. Thanks for writing this 19 years ago. Please don't write anything else. Dying. Mike, listen. Listen. My... I'm gonna... we got... I mean, listen. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I guess it was, how do I think? Let me think about it. 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 But like, they were doing that anyway. But no, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I got a horse in the race. Fair enough. I'm just trying to think, like, can I? I can. Oh God, this guy is just flying. This guy is just flying. I forget that Luigi, that like Shadow Luigi is like actually scuffed. I'm sorry, I forgot I have to like actually lock in. Heaven forbid. Great start. They were so good. Christ came for you. That honestly, interesting. Interesting. Being in, yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay, being in the Americas, I cannot speak that. I'm not even gonna bother trying to speak to that, but that's interesting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not surprised. Okay, there we go. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Real. That's wild. Yeah, that man. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah, sure. Central South American came in very heavy-handed, and more than that, it came in the way of disease, and that is tricky in its own right. Yeah, disease and then guns, but you know, a lot of disease. Can I play the game? Am I actually? I was focusing too much on the money. That's on me. Head was in the money. I needed to lock in for the day. Let me lock back in. We already have enough cash at this time in this game, so let me just pick these up and I'll move on. All right, I'm locked in. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. One thing, having been to Japan last year, talk about some imperialism problems. Having been to Japan last year, one of the things that really stood out to me is how derogatory, by the way, I'm about to say, is how unbelievably good Japan is at colonizing in a way that it just like blows my mind. Like, blows my mind. No, for sure. I'm not surprised. No, for sure. And always, yeah. So this is backed by violence. Like in the span of like 100 years, from early oh, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal. From the early 19th to the early 20th century, Japan moved up to the northern part of the island, the archipelago, Hokkaido, completely destroying the Ainu culture to the point that all that exists today is photographs. It's so crazy. It's so wild. Yeah, that's fair enough. The thing for me about anime is a lot of the popular anime is just like garbage. It's like if someone was like, I watch TV. What do you watch? Reality TV. It's like a little bit of that is fine, I guess, but it's just like, God, dude. But yeah, I feel that. It's definitely the mono culture comes through very heavily in Japan. For me, I am, as I mentioned, learning to read and somewhat work on the language systems because the strategy guide angle is important to me. But I personally, when people are like, oh, you love Japan? I'm like, no, I really don't. I'm like, I can't begin to tell you how much I don't. Evangelion. Oh, Evangelion's wild, bro. Evangelion's wild. Yeah, coming from the guy who's entire, the whole regional identity got destroyed. You're like, man, that's crazy. Yeah, Evangelion's a tough one. For me, I really like, and this is true with other forms of media as well, I really like slice of life and mundane things. So there's a lot of slice of life anime that I really enjoy. Yeah, agreed. Fair enough. That'll do it. That's always a tough place to start. Freeze Flames Blistering Core. Okay, so let's go do that. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. So let's do this one. You start off on a small ice donut, find the 5 shards, move on, ignore the rolling enemies, find a pole, go up till you reach the question coin, fire flower, take it, shake the Wiimote, shoot fireballs, go to the path, find the question coin, fireball to light the torch, open the gate, Keep going, keep going, keep going. A lot of enemies here. Fire flower. Move structure, move on. Wall jump up into the path. Another fire flower. Burn more things. Get the star. Okay. I can do that. That's so funny. Yeah, Evangelions. That's a tough one for a lot of people. Yeah. And again, and there is a good, like, did you read Nausicaa? You'd probably ride with Nausicaa a little bit. Nausicaa's pretty good. That's a good manga. That's a good anime. That's pretty tight. Nausicaa's alright. I like Nausicaa a lot. In any Studio Ghibli, generally speaking, Miyazaki is okay. Let me see. No, yeah, no, agreed. Yeah, no, it helps. Yeah, I'm familiar. Can't say I've read it fully, but I'm definitely familiar enough with a certain vibe of it that yeah. Yeah, Ghibli bangs. Ghibli's cool. Yeah, I'm more familiar than I care to admit. It really is uncomfortable. It really is. Yeah, it really is. But the thing is too, though, it's simultaneously like the fascinating thing about reading that piece, should I say, or pieces, because it is pieces. It's a collection of pieces, right? Is you can simultaneously see how it's the way it is. You can also argue, why is it this way? Because there's so much of it you just like, it shouldn't have to be. There's so much like nuance that's just lost in the whole like dominant culture of it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. It's a brutal thing to have be a dominant, especially in the US. It's such a dominant force. Yeah. No, yeah, it does. It really does. Yeah, it really does. For sure. Yes, that's why whenever I'm at work and I'm just working on my little Japanese lessons, where people are like, oh, you love Japan? I go, no. Do not misunderstand this as love. That's not what this is, but doing it for research. You know what I mean? Doing it for research reasons. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's bad, dude. But I was there. It was rough. I get it. Like, yeah. It's tough. It is tough. That's a nice way of putting it as messy. It's bad. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fair enough. Although the one thing that I do vibe with, I mean, you know me, I'm a Persona Megaton sicko because my brain doesn't work anymore. But one of the things that I really like about that franchise in particular is that I feel like they take the perspective of Christianity being like a villain in a way that I think is pretty cool to see. And so like a lot of the order type things, they're all like angels are like the evil people. I think it's kind of funny in that regard. But again, that's like One Piece. There's not One Piece, no relation. But yeah, it's tough. It is tough. Those pieces are. There's a lot of variability, should I say, to it. And yeah, I definitely know what you mean, though. About Evangelion in particular. Evangelion's weird. I don't know anyone, honestly, who has interacted with Evangelion and, like, loves it. Like, they all like it, but they're always like, yeah, that's Evangelion. Like, I'm like, yep, sure is. You know, that's a weird piece, though. That's a tough one. Think about Pokemon. Think about Pokemon. No. Yeah, it's tough. It is unpleasant. But the craziest thing, though, about like Japan, and again, I'm speaking from someone who's only been there once and has limited knowledge of the language system at this time. To say limited would be like, it'd be like someone who can say the dog is blue in English, right? Trying to talk about English systems. Like, I get it. But the thing that's interesting to me about the Japanese writing system in particular, and language in general, is that it's very clearly, I mean, literally, it's developed based upon the connection of Japan China and the rest of Southeast Asia, because they're literally just a couple, they're so close to each other distance-wise. And so the writing system uses Mandarin in it very regularly. It's a very regular thing, actually, to have Mandarin in the writing, which I think is really interesting from like a perspective of, yeah, y'all just like, there was so much like back and forth culture, and yet the way Japan handles it is just to really lock into like the Japanese identity, whatever that means. You know, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. And now with their current prime minister, I'm interested, derogatory, to see how this goes, because she seems really unpleasant. We'll see. Hey, we're about to turn it up to 11. Back to Spinal Tap. Turning it up to 11. Yeah, she's leaning on the 30s, 40s imperialism language that is not good. Not good. I would dare say abhorrent, you know? So yeah, I yep, agreed. Let's see. You start on the ice donut. There's also fire. Go around the donut. Can't go any further. Break the ice. Keep going. Water rises and lowers. Plenty moves. Get the water. It's lava, not water, right? Yeah, whatever. Turn the thing. Keep going. Just like the water. Oh, the lava does too. I see. Yeah. Agreed. Big platform with enemies. Lava's cool. Cracking the wall over the gate. Fire flower. There are torches. Get that there. Get the ice flower. Walk over the lava for some reason. Jump over the end, the platform, turns into a game. We see the ice flower, the next one runs out. Nice and me, creating challenges. I hate this author. Keep on running, you can't continue. Platform above you, grab the ice flower, reach the star, run another challenge, so pick up the third ice flower. Shut up. This author sucks. This guy's so annoying. I hate this guy. In-game. Oh, no emailing them. I don't care. Stop. But, annoying. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Agreed. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Bummer. Really annoying. I hate being in the place that led to the cool rise, second rise of the modern rise of fascism. Great. Yeah. Yep, that's how it goes. Oh yeah, that's not surprising at all. Yeah, that definitely is not surprising. I knew that we popped in there and just kind of, I was gonna say hung out. Popped in there and did some stuff because that's what we're really good at doing. We're really good at going to places, hanging out, destabilizing things, and then leaving after whatever happens. Like, it's like, man, we're so good at that. It's crazy. Actually, how good we are at that. It kind of stresses me out. I'm like, can we be less good at that? Like, we are like South America. Oh, maybe. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time we destabilize the South American government, I'd probably have like $3. I'd probably have a couple, some pocket change. You know, get me a coffee on that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's really annoying. So interesting. I have to look into that. Where am I going? I read the guide, but I didn't read the guide. Oh, I gotta hit the tube. That's right. 43. Yeah, that's probably accurate. At least. Yeah. That's about $2. Yeah, 70 nickels. That's about $2. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, Liz. Oh, okay. So maybe closer to 45. Yeah, we're getting close. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm aware. I hate it. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts, dude. It drives me nuts. Man, I hate it. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of destabilizing South America. Can we stop? Can we stop? It's just. Yeah, I know there's the, not to make light of it, but there's the classic, there's the meme of the, okay, let's go this way, I guess. of the... Okay, that's funny. I go over here. That's what I need to do. Of the astronaut holding a gun to the other astronaut. And it's just like... It's just been this, always has been. Yeah, it's like, it's all about oil, always has been. Basically, that's all it is. Yeah, oh, what is it? Oil, period. Not surprised. I am annoyed though. Always oil. It's always oil. Always oil. Just dang it. Yeah. Yeah. I did not. Let me put it this way. Thanks for informing me of the destabilization efforts that the U.S. did in Japan for reinstating Imperials. I did not realize. I know that they did a lot of oil, gold, labor. Yeah, real. They did a lot of the. They came in there and did stuff. That's what we do. Derogatory. We go into places and we say we know better, and then we do things that make us better, quote unquote. Whatever better means, right? Us meaning the U.S., right? Whatever helps the U.S. in one particular instance. Interesting though that they explicitly wanted imperial power. I'm surprised in the sense of like not want to keep them down. You know, like, that's so weird. I guess it makes sense. You gotta like sympathize it or whatever. No, please. Oh man, that was ugly. Made it. Gold, oil, labor. Funny. What is oil if not black gold? According to Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, fair enough though. Rough. Oh, so annoying. Alright, let's go. Freeze flame. This one is the second level, or the first level. We have to go up in something. This one's not gonna be easy. The big lake area, first ice flower. Grab it again. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Not fair enough. Like, yeah, I agreed, but fair enough. Like, not surprising. 1 up, triple jump, launch star, use it. Fire flower, melt the snowman. New launch star, fire flower, boulder rolls down to the top. When the ice bats, fire flower. To avoid it, you guessed it, snowman, fire, by, launch star. I appreciate the brevity there. Final part, run to the top until you reach 3 weird looking, you missed the H. With her backtracking, wall jump to the star. So this guide has some good moments, but it also doesn't. So, tricky. This guide's a little tricky. That's not surprising. That's a very US thing to do. See, plays about to hit, you know, positive. They're like, we can't do that. All right, cool. Yeah, that's not surprising. That's annoying. Ugh. Man. Dang it. One of the things for me, one of my big like horns, so to speak, I'm willing to toot as one does, is I am I'm very loud when it comes to chatting about McCarthyism and just the general Red Scare stuff, and how honestly Red Scare dialogue is the exact same as it is then. Nothing changed. We just changed targets, and it just drives me nuts. I found I found, it's not hard to find, but there is a relatively famous Red Scare pamphlet that talks about the measles vaccine in the 50s as a socialist plot. So like, hey, nothing changed. You know what I mean? Nothing changed. Great. Love it. My favorite. Yeah. So the fact that anti-vax goes back even that far is just, and for that reason, it's just, not again. Yeah, no. Oh, okay, I need to, let me probably gonna backflip up, because this guy's got some ups. He does! Cool. Yeah, not surprising. Annoying. Not surprising. That's how it is. I'm annoyed. Not surprised, though. That makes sense. That tracks. Come here. Come here. Come here. Go away. I need this bat out of here. Why? No, I missed! I hate it. This is my least favorite game. But hey, we got the Crucible out of that. That was good. We like the Crucible. Crucible's a good piece. That's nice. We like that. That's cool. We got more weight. That's nice. Oh god, I guess it does go at least all the way back to Witch Hunt at least. Oh boy. Great. USA. USA. Pain. Yeah, fair. Shout out to Timeless, tragically. Move! Okay, there we go. Is that enough? I have to make it higher? Oh, yeah. Good. Thank Christ that was enough. Don't freeze me. Don't freeze me. Come over here. That's fine. Keep going, Luigi. No! God, I'm so annoyed because I'm literally right here. Dang it. I know I'm going to die with the bat. I know I'm going to die because of the bat. I know the bat's going to kill me. That's why I'm so annoyed. I know the bat's going to be the death of me. And I'm just like, I'm screaming at this. I'm trying to avoid the bat so I hit the boulder. Game for babies. God. That's surprising. Alright, here we go. Let's get out of here. Let's just... I could probably even use this guy, honestly. Well, maybe at an angle that goes. Let me... I want to try to jump this guy. I'm mad. I want to try to jump this guy. I want to see if I can. Because I've got 35 lives. It's a sandbox, right? Let me play with the sandbox. Play with the sandbox. Sure can. That felt... Okay. Sure can. But we're gonna have to be a little on that. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's see about that. Let's see about that. Here we go. Let's see about that. I can probably just jump it right. Maybe. That's true. That's true. That's fair. That's fair. That's super fair. Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's get out of here. Okay, at least I can make that jump. That's kind of cool that I can do that. Yeah, that's super real. That's super real. Definitely is always focused on money and power like that. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. So annoying. Yeah. I love that, like, love asterisk irony and love. I'm fascinated in the Can we? Come on! I hate this game. This level is like, this level's killing me. This level's killing me. This level's killing me so bad right now. That was interesting. I'm fascinated by the very clear, come on! The very clear billionaires run everything that's going on right now. It's blowing my mind. It's just like, well, yeah, clearly, like, it's just, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair, that's fair. That the power must go that way. That's super fair. No, that's reasonable enough. Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. No, that's reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm like, I'm losing my mind at this. This isn't even that hard. This is the easiest. This is like the second easiest thing I've ever done in this game. I cannot. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. This is brutal. My brain's melting. This is brutal. This is pissing me off. Listen. We're almost done. Listen. Almost there. Listen. Almost there. We do that. Do this. Here we go. I'm melting, dude. I'm melting. I'm melting in 4K. I'm just gonna win. Go away! Go away. I'm just gonna stop. Okay. Come here. Come here. See, you had to talk nonsense. Did I lock in? Did I locked in? Oh, I gotta make it up more. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's good. That's good. That's good. Now I got. Oh boy. That's good. This is good. This is good. That's what. Yeah. You talk nonsense and I lock in. Now I gotta lock in. Now I'm in this. Get me out of here. 0 out of 5. Actually banned. Now we're in. Now we did it. That's why I have 35 lives and not 45. Cheers. You know, this is how actually you say thank you in American Sign. Got it. Yeah, man. That's funny. I hate this. Although I did find out in Japanese sign language, the middle finger forward is actually like means something just regular, which is to me being ASL, like that's not gonna fly. I don't know any ASL to be honest. I know a few things, but that's so funny. Oh man, that's funny. Let me see, wait. Let me see what it is. It made me laugh. Wait. Let me see. Like, I mean, it makes sense. It's a different culture. It means brother, which is like great. I think that's awesome. But yeah, for me, of course, someone it's just like coming from like the French system of up yours, buddy. That ain't gonna fly. That's cool. It's good to do. It's good to know. It really is good to know. Like, I made the joke not because, you know, made the joke because like it was there, but in reality, it is admittedly a good thing to do. I should definitely learn some out of just like respect, use, and being a halfway decent person. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, super fair, super fair. It is a very useful thing to know, even just enough to get by. Like it is. It really is. No, fair enough. No, I know there's a lot of sign language. Yeah, and that's interesting to me too, because like again, I am mediated by the American experience for better or worse. There's definitely not better, you know. So because of that, it should have been obvious, but it was probably like 10 years ago. So it wasn't like new to me, but it was probably 10 years ago when I was like, I guess there would be different sign languages. You know, I guess it wouldn't just be this one, like, right? Like, it was interesting to be like, I guess there would be some variability. So that was nice. But yeah, for sure. That's cool though. It's cool. It's good to know. It's good to know some stuff. Like, I dig it. Yeah. That's cool. That's awesome. That's what helps. You can do that. And it also helps now that generally speaking, you can also do like writing stuff on smartphones or that kind of thing as well. If it's possible, you know, if that's a possibility there. Like, yeah, I feel that too. Fair enough though, man. I dig it. Previous Mario games, tornado isn't your enemy. Hit one, spin. Other side, don't get cocky. Hitting the quicksand means you die. Over the pipe, head down over the blocks. Note the twomp. Keep saying that word. Fair enough. Keep going until you reach the second one. Walk over. More money. Keep going. There's a boulder. Launch. Use the wind again. Tornado up into the sand. Jump kick to the next one. Spin at the top for the most altitude. Not attitude. You didn't say attitude. Climb your way up here. Riding tornadoes again. Hit the question coin. 2 launch stars appear. Upper tornado into the maze. Keep going. Nintendo probably intended you to use the brown blocks to reach the star, but that's silly. Jump kick your way to the star and grab it. Okay. Oh, agreed. That helps. Agreed. That's awesome. Good to do. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah, man. It is good. So I could Google this, but we're chatting. I'm interested. Just pardon the ignorance here. When it comes to, I'm assuming, is there? Let me put it this way, very bluntly and very silly wise. When it comes to the sign language, you know, is there a standardized sign language that's in the EU, or is it still based upon language? I would assume it's based upon language, because that would be crazy to try to do it standardized that way. But out of curiosity, is there any kind of like standardization there? Okay, is there? That's cool. That's neat. That makes sense. That's really, really nice, actually. I dig that a lot. That's really, really cool. I like that. That's savvy. Really like that. That makes sense. That would make sense, especially with like and that's really cool. I love that a lot. That's absolutely delightful. Really, really neat. So cool. I love that. Yeah, man. Boy, good luck doing anything here. I think they said I could like. I think I could just ride this guy up. Can't I just get up that way? I'm just gonna go this way, I guess. You know, fair. That's super fair. That is also a fair point. That's also a fair point. Real enough. Oh, cool. Let's go to the little side thing up there. Not really useful, but it sure was cool. Come on, game. Come on, game. Let's go. Come on, game. All right. All right. Get on my money. Get on my money. Get on my money. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, that does make sense. That's cool though. I like that. That is neat. That is neat. It's cool that it's developed. I mean, it obviously is its own language, the way it's like things develop. But it's cool that it's like its own language, even in a continent full of languages. And every continent, but you know, but there's not like a dominant language. But anyway, yes. That is cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, you wanna not get killed by this guy? Get me out of here! Oh, I wanted. I didn't even get all that money. Toxic. Cool though, man. I like that. Yeah. I should definitely learn some more ASL like that. You know, outside of doing a really tasteless bit. It is nice to know some things like that. I know some, but not nearly enough. But I did finally get the NATO alphabet down. That's great. I can now no longer say Tlaylock for T. Thank God. Thank God. Finally can now say tango. Heaven forbid. But yeah. Back when I did phone support for a while, so had to learn how to do that. I just literally had it up and just memorized it that way. I'm like, I cannot be saying T for Tlaylock, like Tlaylock for T. It's just I cannot. It was driving me nuts. Ugh. Killing me. Oh boy. Do it again. There it is. And up. Let's see. Yeah, it's also fair. That's also fair. Let me see. That is true. That is true. Well, a lot of it too, I do know when it comes to like ASL stuff in the US. I don't know a lot, admittedly. But when it comes to ASL stuff, and that requires the US to be a part of that. That's not gonna happen. But it's genuine, but sad. When it comes to like ASL in the US, a lot of the language around it is more like while chances are you'll very rarely meet someone who's like fully deaf, it's a way to augment discussion. Because I don't know how it is in Europe. I'm assuming it's the same way, where a lot of it is, maybe it is. In the US, it's still, you still speak the words, or you mouth the words as you sign them. Okay, so it's that kind of thing. Whereas like the expectation is that it's just there as an extra, as you know, but an extra tool to help. Agreed. Fair enough. So it's there as like an extra layer positive of assistance, you know? Okay, hey, this Crash Bandicoot looking level. Alright, after this I gotta get going. I'm not gonna be late today. I was late the other day, but I was a little fast to lose. Like my bowels. That's fair. Agreed. Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah, agreed. But again, as someone who is fully able, put it that way. I'm just talking from what I hear. That if anyone out there, if anyone out there finds this video on YouTube or otherwise and wants it, please tell me more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear more about your experience. Genuinely, I'm ignorant in this regard. But yeah, yeah, all in good faith here. This is interesting to hear more. But how much time I got 6 minutes. Which level is this? To read and do. Which one is this? Nah, I'm not doing it. We're done. We're just gonna pack it in. I'll be a good employee and show up on time and not stress anyone out, especially myself. So thanks for hanging out, gamers. I had a really good time chatting about things. If you liked what you saw, boy, we covered a lot of topics. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and ring my bell like an Needle Ward on YouTube. If you found this on Twitch, drop a cool line, and we'll rock and roll. Yeah, I do remember you mentioned that, son. I remember back, I think I remember you chiming in a bunch there. I do remember that being the case. Fair enough. That's pretty cool. Like that sounds like a not cool in the sense of like excellent, but cool in the sense of like that's interesting. That sounds like an interesting experience. Interesting, interesting. That's where you got the experience in learning sign languages. Is that the case? Then that's a that sounds like a hopefully it was a positive experience, all things considered. Sounds like you got a lot out of that in terms of learning language and things. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate all y'all. I got to dip though. I do have to get out of here. I do want to follow this up though, son. I do want to hear more about that experience. Please remind me. Because that sounds really interesting. If you want to talk about it Monday, if you have time for Titan Quest, we'll do some then. I'm super keen to hear that. That's really cool. That's a really cool experience. I'm glad you. I'm. Hopefully that experience was positive. That you learned all that stuff, and it was more positive than not. But that's really unique experience. I'd love to hear more about that soon. I will catch y'all later. Yeah, cool. I will definitely throw it in the chat to remind myself. Let me throw it in there real quick. No, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you chatting. It was good to chat, catch up, and learn more about the world that I am tragically stuck on the wrong side of at this time. Always have been. But let me go do ask son about sign language. Sing language? Can I type? Can I type experience? I'm gonna put that in there so it's just we all know. All right, gamers. Thanks for hanging out. Socials down below. Join the Discord. Tell your friends. My name's Ferg. You're the Ferglings. Y'all been great. I will catch y'all on Monday for more gaming. Thank you. Trying to put this out there for all the audience at home. Good night. I waved to a black screen. Whatever. Bye. Imagine there's a wave.